Good morning, my name is Sammy here with Dale's Dog Walking, and today I am going to show you how to teach your dog the emergency stop. So this is Gabriel. You've probably seen him before on my channel. I use you quite a lot, don't I? What you're going to need is a long line, lots of treats or a ball, depends what drives your dog. To start with, you are going to make your dog wait or just stand away from you. So Gabriel, wait, no, wait. If you've got an impatient dog, like Gabriel, it might take a few turns. Gabriel is very food driven, so he's quite keen to get the treat. So what you're going to do first of all, ask for your dog to come towards you and then make a motion like you're going to throw something behind them. So Gabriel, come. And then they'll stop and then you throw it behind them. Find it. And then we just repeat this a few times. So once he's found it. Also, this is really good, especially for a spaniel, because it's enriching for him to have to go and search for his rewards. Good boy. Okay, so again, we're going to make him wait. Here, sit, wait. I'll just have a short distance first of all. You can still see me. Come, arms up as if you're going to throw something behind and move around. So we're not going to label it at the beginning, we're just going to give the hand motion so that he knows if I put my hand up, I expect him to wait or go down and then he'll get the treat. Once your dog has mastered that, you are going to increase the distance. Wait. So again, come, arms up, and then throw behind. Once your dog has got familiar with raising the hand up, down, good boy. Then we're going to start adding words. Gabriel, so now, down, I'm going to mark it. So wait. Ah. Looks a bit impatient, come here. Sit, wait. Okay, so come, stop. Reward. So as soon as the hand goes up and as soon as he sits, stands or drops, you mark it with a stop. Gabriel semi knows how to do this, hence why he goes straight to a drop, because that's what I ask him to do. Dogs can't really keep moving if they're, lying on the floor. But you can reward a sit or just a stand still, but I prefer a lie down. So again, we'll come over here, come here, sit, wait, wait. Try and get as far as I can that the mic will allow you to hear me. Ah, no, go back. Here, I'm going to bring him really close to you actually. Right here, sit, wait, wait. Because he does know manners. Okay. Come, stop. Okay, so you see how he immediately stops and goes down. So again, once you've taken the stop is when I put my hand up. So when I teach him to drop, he already mostly knows the down command anyway, but I'll show you how I did that. So he has stopped in this position where my arm is up, and then as I go to throw it, I'm going to say, okay, so stop, and then drop, down, drop, and reward. So give the command for down, drop, and then just rename it drop or down or whatever works for you. So for example, this is how this works. When he's found it, come, good boy, sit, wait. And also you can see he's panting because this is a mental workout for him. So that's also really good if you want to tire your dog out. So there you go, stop even without the word. So yeah, I want to bring him up to the camera. Come with me, darling. Come here. Good boy, sit. Yes. Okay. Sit. Sit. Wait. Wait. I want him to see the hand command as well, so that if he's, further away from me, that he still sees me raise my hand and knows what that is. So, prime example there. So you might have to practice your foundations of wait, especially with a spaniel. So I want him to drop this time, so I'm going to label it drop. So come, stop, drop, yes. So he automatically already knows what I'm asking him for anyway. So again, so just the motion as if I'm going to throw it behind him is enough for him to drop. So there's no dogs or anything here or any other distractions. So what I'm going to do is just take him somewhere different and show you that this works in a different environment when you start adding distractions. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see me. We are now at the bottom end of this park. There are a lot of distractions. We've actually just missed 4 border collies that were in here playing frisbee. So Gabriel's currently gone off to have a sniff, and I'm okay with that. I like to break up these training sessions so that it doesn't just become classroom based all the time. So he's having a sniff. He'll probably have a wee, and then we'll crack on. Oh, there you go, having a wee. Okay, good boy. Right, sit, wait. I'm going to reward him for the sit as well, actually, because I think if you just stop, you know, rewarding the basic things, they start to just go, well, this is not important, I'm not going to get a reward. Sit. Yes, find it. He's terrible at catching, find it. And also the good thing about being at this end of the park is I'm right by the gate, which obviously if any dogs come in, it's really good because that's an added distraction for this training. If anyone's questioning the long line, Gabriel does have recall, but when he gets distracted by another dog or a rabbit, he suddenly does not have recall. It's very spaniel selective hearing. The reason I keep him on this lead is because, you know, the amount of times that he has been off lead and then gone and run at another dog, which fair enough, he knows most of the dogs in this park, but we still want to keep him safe. So he's currently on the long line until you manage to get through your distractions. But this is another thing I want to add is you need to do this from the ground up. So you come here while there's no distractions, teach him the skill, and then slowly add distractions. So, you know, come here while there's other dogs in the park, keep him on the long line, make him do it around the other dogs. If he goes to run at another dog, try and practice the command, and if not, you can just hoik him back on the lead. The same with rabbits and all sorts, and then eventually as you add more distractions and add duration, the command gets stronger. So that's why he's on a long line at the moment. Wait, I'm going to try and increase the distance now. I don't know how far I've got before the microphone runs out, so please do bear with me and we will see how far I get. So sit, sit, wait. He tends to lose his patience quite quickly. Wait, because I want him to do this by whistle. Good boy. Good boy. So as you can see, he's getting quite bored of it now. So I'm just going to get down to these last 3 treats I've got in my hand. Yes, good boy. And then I'll let him, you know, do some more sniffing and exploring, and I'll probably take him for another walk. But we're going to keep practicing. So wait. So I'm obviously adding in now the recall whistle, which is the 4 pips. Wait. Because I want him to think about all the whistles. Down. I mean, you know, it's good that he does, but I'm a bit annoyed that he's not being patient enough to keep waiting. But, you know, this is another crucial thing. It's never perfect. You don't ever have a perfect training session. They're animals with their own brain. And like I say, he is getting bored. So we're just down to these last couple now. So wait. Ah! Wait. Good boy, find it. He just lets it plonk him on the head and then doesn't find it. Go on, find it. Look at his tail wagging though. He is so happy to be searching out these treats. We've only got 1 treat left for this bit, so sit. What I want him to do, come here, sit, sit, wait, is I want him to stop and then release to me when I ask him to. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm happy to end this training session there if he does it. So wait. Yes, good boy, well done! Yippee! Clever boy! Yes, good boy! Good boy! Good boy, yes. Yeah, so he has tired of this exercise now, and that's absolutely fine. He's, you know, had quite a good session. I love to end it on a good note like that, so having him, he knows the stop. I think he's associated it with the whistle, and you know, then being able to stop and then continue on towards me is really positive. So like I say, we're going to go and just continue our walk now, and then he will go home and think about it. And then I have him for another 2 days, so I'll probably practice another 10 minutes tomorrow. And then on Thursday, I think I'm going to take him to a different park, a bigger park with lots of dogs, and see just how the training goes. But I'm really proud of him, and I hope this has been a lesson to you guys. I hope that I've made it clear enough that you can go and try it with your dogs. The emergency stop is so crucial because, you know, in any event, he might bolt. I want him to do an emergency stop. He might be, you know, in public somewhere and something happened that he needs to stop, or a variety of reasons why it's an important skill to learn. And I highly recommend you teaching your dog to do so. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back soon with another video. See you later. Good job, honey.